All right, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Akeem, and welcome to this vlog. Here to give you my top 20 tight ends for the 2017 fantasy season. Gonna start things off with Kobe Fleener from the New Orleans Saints. I think he could be due for a solid season this year. And number 19 from the Chicago Bears, Zach Miller. We don't really know who's that top wide receiver for the Bears because they no longer have Alshon Jeffrey. So this is going to be a good sleeper type season for Zach Miller to emerge this year. And number 18 from the Miami Dolphins, I will go with Julius Thomas. I think he could be a good wide receiver, a tight end for Jay Cutler to throw to. And number 17, I'm gonna have to go with Antonio Gates from the LA Chargers. This is obviously a Hall of Fame player. He is a good tight end, and even though Hunter Henry is looking to emerge as the number one guy after Gates departs, I still think the Gates still has it. I think he can give you at least 500 yards receiving this year for the Chargers. And number 16, C.J. Fedorowicz of coming out of the Houston Texans. Now with Will Fuller out for the season, he actually got injured already in preseason. CJ can step it up as a tight end and be a great pass-catching tight end. And number 15, I'm going to have to go with Atlanta's Austin Hooper. I think he could have he could have a breakout year at tight end this season. And number 14, Jack Doyle from the Indianapolis Colts. Now, he was a surprise last year. He actually finished off in the top 10 in points according to ESPN, mainly as a good red zone threat. And number 13, a great addition from the Green Bay Packers, a good pass-catching tight end, and Martellus Bennett. And number 12, another guy just like Antonio Gates, who is a future Hall of Famer, Jason Witten from coming out of the Dallas Cowboys. This guy is still the man. Now, he's not a big-time touchdown threat, but he is a possession receiver who can give you he could be a great target in third down situations. Number 11, I'm going to have to go with Eric Ebron coming out of Detroit Lions. I think this is a good wide receiver. He's actually more talented than what I thought, more athletic, but it's just that his numbers don't show it. He should come out with a big breakthrough year as well. Cracking the top 10, I'm going to have to go with Hunter Henry, Antonio Gates' teammate. He will get more of the bulk as far as the looks from Phillip Rivers this season compared to him and Gates. And number 9, a comeback player of the year candidate, and Tyler Eifert coming out of Cincinnati Bengals. He is wicked athletic. And number 8, a good solid wide receiver, Zach Ertz from the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 7, this guy is the man to me. I don't care what anybody says. Delanie Walker. Some people are actually doubting him. This guy's a great wide receiver. He's a Pro Bowl type. He can give you 800 yards. He can give you 8 touchdowns. This guy, nobody's really talking about him. He is the number one target, obviously, right now for the Tennessee Titans. But let's just hope Corey Davis steps up as a true rookie. At number 6, I'm going to have to go with Rob Gronkowski from the New England Patriots. Now, hear me out. I know a lot of y'all are like, what are you talking about? He should be on everybody's number one board. He's too injury prone. Let's just call it what it is. We all know it. He's just too injury prone. Now, every time he catches the football, I laugh because he's going to get the first down. And being a New England fan, I love him, but he's just way too injury prone. I can't trust it. That's why I had to take him outside of my top 5. At number 5, I'm going to have to go with Jordan Reed, another injury prone player from the Washington Redskins, who's dealing with a little bit of soreness and injuries already in preseason. At number 4, player who actually I did not see him cracking the top 3 in overall in points last season, Kyle Rudolph from the Minnesota Vikings. I think he finally found his niche. I really think he found his niche, but also he has a good passing quarterback from Sam Bradford compared to Teddy Bridgewater, who is coming back as well this year. At number 3, I'm going to have to go with Seattle's Jimmy Graham. This guy is still the great guy, but he doesn't have like the passing type quarterback when he was with New Orleans compared from Drew Brees and Russell Wilson. Let's not disrespect Russell Wilson. I think he has a couple more great seasons. He's a future Hall of Famer as well. But Jimmy is still going to get his. He's still the man. Let's not get that. Let's not get this twisted. I believe he finished in the top 5 in points last season. Number 2, Mr. Consistent, Greg Olsen from the Carolina Panthers. I have nothing bad to say about him. Really nothing bad to say. I had him for actually 3 years straight. And he Always showed up. He got me the points that I expected him to get. Seriously, this is Mr. Consistent. You're gonna get, if you need 10 points, he's just gonna get you 10 points. That's why I have him at number 2. And at number 1, Travis Kelce from the Kansas City Chiefs. Well deserved. He actually was my tight end already in my first league. I think this is a solid wide receiver. He give you some good yardage after the catch. Use him in the slot. He is the number 1 wide receiver, number 1 target for Alex Smith to throw to this season. Now, the next time I'm going to catch you guys and be in just a couple minutes, I have 2 more videos to talk about. My top 15 defenses and my top 15 kickers. I'll see you guys in just a couple of seconds. Thank you for watching this vlog. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.